I am playing a THPS career every day until 3+4 comes out. Today's video. Welcome back, guys. We are now on Bobby B down the street. Mr. Bob Burnquist, who looks absolutely insane in that close-up right there. I've noticed that the close-ups in 2X are a little more frightening, but that's okay. We're doing our normal same thing every single time here. We're editing our tricks here so we can do them easier and so I can remember them. I am not a huge fan of the racket air. It's literally just the sack tap. I don't know if it's more points or what, but yeah. Welcome back, guys. We're playing 2X. I've always loved Bob Burnquist's. Also, that should have counted, by the way. Also, what is already happening in this playthrough? I've always loved Bob Burnquist's get up in this. Like, bucket hat, open shirt, you know, honestly, very 2000s core. Love it. I think honestly he's a fashion icon at this point. Looks even good nowadays. You know, if this is pretty much the style that's back. This is like dad core at this point. So I think I could rock this. I've never worn a bucket hat, but I think I could do it. Even with my long hair, I could do it. Anyway, we're here in Hangar, Bobby B, and I've since brewed another cup of coffee. I've sent an email, and now we're back here. We're back in the 2X space. You can see that this video is a little shorter. We've done a little bit better this time around. It's 49 minutes rather than 55. Right after this, I gotta get to work, but you know what I mean. It's fine. I really don't miss playing the original Pro Skater 2 at this point. I very much look forward to playing 2X more than I did on 2. And honestly, if anything, it's a little bit harder to record, I will say, because at least with 2, I was playing on emulator. At least with 2, I was able to have multiple saves where like I had backups and everything. I feel like now that I'm on the Xbox, I could have multiple saves by all means, yeah. Look at that, that was awful. But I hesitated there because I thought I didn't have the barrels. I just feel like if something goes wrong, then it's just gonna suck. But don't be looking for the negatives here, Tyler. Look for the positives. I think the positive is that we're playing a great game. We're playing a great version of a great game. The fact that we all just used to play Pro Skater 2 on the PlayStation 1 at 20 frames per second and thought this was the greatest thing ever. Crazy. Don't know about that. I think today I'll try to get through these 4 post commentaries, and then I can finally get back to playing the game tomorrow. I got a good amount of time today to dedicate to this. Unfortunately, every playthrough takes like an hour, and I like to do it in like one fell swoop, where it's like one recording. But I looked into it today because where time management is of the essence here. I remember. I remember OBS having a pause button for the recordings, and it's no longer there. So I googled it, and apparently the way you pause it now is by switching scenes. So I had to make a new scene that just says paused in case I do need to do like multiple. I had an instance that I think I talk about in the Rune Glifberg episode where my cat got on the computer and unpaused. No, what am I trying to say? Pretty much stopped the recording for construction site, and I was in the moment of getting the cat down when I noticed it, and thankfully I was already paused at that point, so it's not like I lost anything. But then I have 2 video files that I have to put into one, which is annoying for me. I know that's probably like the most, you know, like that sounds probably convenient to some people, but I like having it in one big recording. That's just how I roll. So having two and having to remember to put them both in there, you know, kind of sucks. But at the same time, I'm already editing these videos, so when I notice that like half the game is gone, I'll probably know that. But I also named these videos in a way where they all line up with each other, so it's not like I will not see it unless I choose not to name my files accordingly. I think file management is very important when it comes to literally anything. I work, you know, I work on IT related stuff all day, and I'm a very organized person at work, and I'm a very organized person on my even my gaming computer. So I think it's very important. So I've since made another cup of coffee. I already feel the other one coursing through my veins, and I'm about to have another one. This one I feel pretty strongly about. I think I made this cup pretty strong. I have not tried it yet. It's still cooling off, but we will be having it. That reminds me of the whoever's been watching my playthroughs for some time now, like 8+ years at this point. I used to always have a cup of coffee when I did my playthroughs. I remember explicitly like the days of like non-Tony Hawk games, of course, where like I did like Scribblenauts, I did Far Cry 3. You know, I always had like a cup of coffee with me, and I think that's a staple I need to bring back. Maybe not one for every record. Well, I guess every recording would be fine because I shouldn't be recording like a million of these in one day. But I took the move from energy drinks. I'm kind of, I want to say weaning off of energy drinks, but it's honestly because coffee has been more convenient for me at the moment. But I've been trying not to have so many energy drinks. I've kind of exclusively gone to coffee. I think it's just more cost effective too, in my opinion. Because buying like a $2 to $3 energy drink, like multiple of them. We used to buy like the cases of like Ghost Energy. I really fuck with Ghost. Like their flavor is pretty good. But you know, coffee you can get like a bag of it for. I think I got that blueberry coffee that I was raving about, which is what this cup is about to be. I got that for like a couple bucks. And granted, I have like 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day in my Nespresso. It's lasted me like 2-3 weeks, I think. I have another bag too. I have a bag of Death Wish coffee, which is higher in caffeine. Dude, it happened again. That's bullshit, Bob. That's bullshit. Okay, Bobby, Robert Burnquist. The Death Wish one is far higher in caffeine, and tastes fine. I'm fine with it, but I'm just saying, like, a light roast in the morning kind of gets the pep in your step, and then you can kind of like figure out where you want to go from there. And where I want to go from here is another cup of this blueberry coffee. I want to reach over and grab it. Let me see if this muting of the mic works. I don't want you guys to have to hear me drink my coffee. Let me press the mute button. Okay, I have unmuted. It looks like it worked. So it is great. It is a great cup of coffee. And we're still in Marseille. So I sent the email to Iron Galaxy. Did the whole creator thing where it's like, you know, I'm a Tony Hawk YouTuber. I should be a Tony Hawk VTuber at this point. That's what I should do. I should dive into that. I won't. And just pretty much, I couldn't find a good email address for Activision. I see their PR one, but they have like they don't really have one that's all encompassing, I don't think. I'll keep looking though, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna come down to Acti Blizzard. Anyway, We're back in New York. Here we are. Let's see if this New York's gonna do any better, you know? We'll judge it by this. Will I get the K? I got the K. Will I get the A first try? Got the A first try. We're balling right now. We're absolutely balling. Next to the Taco Bell. That's a crazy Taco Bell location, by the way, right on the water. Like, I don't know. I don't really understand. And it's also like in like a little hut. Let me know if you've ever seen a Taco Bell that looks like that. Maybe they just look like that in New York City. I don't think I've been to New York City a couple times. I've never seen a brick ass Taco Bell, especially nowadays. Like everything looks very corporate. You know what I mean? Our KFC Taco Bell looks pretty. I think it's the same building that it used to be back in the 2000s. So that hasn't turned into a shell of a place. They also have like the big fucking bucket chandelier. They added that. It's awful. It's very ugly. But you know, I don't. Who am I to judge the interior decoration of a KFC Taco Bell? I think they have bigger things to worry about. Ah, I board slid. Oh well. It's making me want Taco Bell again, and maybe that's just like how advertising works, where it's like, oh, you're reminded of a place, therefore you want the place. It's like, I always want Taco Bell. That's kind of like a no-brainer for me. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I already got that. I don't know what that was about. I think that's just how marketing works. Also, didn't realize I had the 180 varial. I absolutely love the animation for the varial in 1 and 2. They put their whole fucking badonkadonk into that fucking varial. Like, they take the board and they just like, they throw it the fuck back. It's crazy. Why do they do that? Why did they put so much, like, who did the animation for that? And why did you make them bust their ass so hard? I don't know. It's the same with the Christ Air. Like, the Christ Air for Rune Glifberg in this game, like, he's, like, arching his back, bro. He's going off. Body varial. What a beautiful animation. You know, it wouldn't be a TylerLasagna video if I didn't struggle with something stupid. And this is one of them. You know what I should do? To really make myself feel better, I should watch a playthrough of somebody who doesn't regularly play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and see how long it takes them to beat the game. Is that mean? Is that like I don't know if that's mean. Like, I want to say casual player. I'll say casual player. I feel like I consider myself a pretty well-rounded THPS player, right? And when I struggle with things like that, I'm like, man, why the fuck? Like, I should not be struggling with that. But then I gotta think, like, to the casual player, like, they might struggle with something else. And, like, maybe they'll never get that cash icon in their lives. So I had to, like, talk to myself and be like, you're doing fine. You're doing well. But I don't know. Also, this cash icon here is pretty fucking stupid. But I get it every time because 2X is so much fucking easier, by the way. That was clean. I don't know why that looked so clean, but that looked baller as hell right there. Just going for the score here. Also, I know you can get this cash icon with the little whatever thing right there that I just grinded on. I think it's so much harder to get it that way. I don't know why. This cash icon right here is 1,000 times easier. Look at that. I can just get it like that. But this is kind of hard because your stats are so high and this game is so floaty. Makes it a little more difficult. Also, I just realized I have 2 grinds. That's cool. That. And just like that, we're off to Venice. I did unmute my mic, right? Isn't that funny? Kind of sad so far. Nobody has commented on the AIM sound that went on in my rethought video. I think that's such a wild thing. Maybe nobody... I don't think many people use AIM anymore. Which reminds me to log into AIM. I wonder if I think this is the first episode that I do like this crazy baller move. Like, I think I do it like right here. Oh, I don't. Man, maybe it's next episode. I will say I have a crazy Venice in either the Steve Caballero episode or the Kareem Campbell one. I don't remember which one it is, but I had a crazy Venice. Like, it was like the smoothest I've ever seen it, other than watching Guish play this in a speedrun setting. Hold on. Let's see. My media server has been up for a month as of today. Isn't that great? Does anyone else have like home lab stuff? I'm curious. Like, I mean, talking as if like this is a public forum going on right now, but if you have a media server or like some kind of home lab setup, drop a comment. Drop a comment below. I recently got into it when I moved here back in July, and it's been like the coolest thing ever. I dig with this stuff like all the time. I have multiple virtual machines. I have a whole ass media server that I constantly add to. I use it a lot. I extract all my CDs as FLAC now to house on my media server. It's a 2 terabyte right now, but I'm gonna upgrade the storage. I keep all the videos on there now because I have so much storage on it that like when I render a video, I just drop it on the media server, and I don't have to worry about my disk space on my computers. So I use it for file shares, FTPs, stuff like that. Haven't used it yet for any type of database or site hosting yet. I think that's my next venture. I don't know. Usually when I create a site or a database, it's for like a small project here and there. I used to use my Raspberry Pis for my Node.js servers and stuff like that. But now that I have this media server, I can just pop up a server whenever I want. I used to have a Windows server hosted on this server, my home lab server, but I took that down because there was really no need for it. I was trying to figure out. I work with the god awful IIS at work, like how sites are hosted, like back in ye old days. I was trying to figure out how it works and how I can host like applications on it myself, so I could kind of be better at troubleshooting it. Baller, crazy move. And I'm still doing that, but I also have my own servers at work, so it's kind of, I don't need to do it at home. Anyway, just kind of went on a little tangent there. But you know, I like to stay on top of stuff. I like to be as proactive as I can. Taking a sip of my coffee. Coffee's getting a little cold. I probably have to chug it at this point. Just the sounds, like I need like uninterrupted like sounds of Venice from this game. Nice. I'm gonna be honest with you too. This level. Sorry, I just got a text. This level sucks. Sorry. And this level and oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking burned alive from Not remembering the fucking name of the level. The one in Pro Skater 3. The skate park level there. I can't remember the name of that stupid level. Let me Google it so nobody puts it in the comments. THPS3 competition level. My God, just give me the stupid levels. Nobody commented yet. Skater Island. I don't like Skater Island. Sorry, but I don't. Sorry, that's my opinion. Sorry. Sorry to tell you. I don't like it. Sorry. You know? That's my opinion. You don't like it. Sorry. I don't know if I missed... I think I might have restarted the competition by accident. Is this what happened in this episode? This can't be the second run, right? No, it is the second run. Spoiler alert, I accidentally restarted the entire competition, and it might have been the Steve Caballero playthrough. Because I think I remember having the greatest Venice of my life and then immediately ruining it by restarting the competition after my run. I'm thinking about cosplaying as Bob Burnquist here, because he's got the vibe going on. Those glasses, I can do that. I can pull that off. I wear glasses, so it makes total sense why I can pull them off. But they're like weird, like 2000s glasses, where like they're probably like too small for your face. I've gotten into bigger glasses. I don't consider myself to have big eyes, but I used to have like wider rectangular frames, I guess is the way I can describe it. And like I would find myself like kind of seeing over it, and I hated it. So I got like more, I guess, larger glasses. Still rectangles, not like the... I know Joseph wears the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. I don't think I pull those off. Even my best friend Adam wears those. I can't do that. Those glasses are so associated with a look that I'm not entirely comfortable with. I don't want to look that way. I like looking like myself. Also, speaking of that, like the first time I feel like anyone has ever seen me, like my actual face on this channel, was during that Omen tournament. Drop a comment below if you think that's what I look like. Just kidding. That's my favorite thing to say. It's like, just drop a comment. Just start just talking, you know? Start having full-on conversations in the comments. No, I think that was the first time on this channel that I've ever shown my face, and honestly, it's probably the best I've looked in a while. Just kidding. But yeah, they had us on camera for the Omen one, the Omen tournament. They sent us a bunch of like green screen and cameras and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I didn't get to see any of the other players though. It was just me in my living room. You know? But yeah. That Omen tournament was fun. That was really fun. Not because I won, but because it was just genuinely really cool. Well, here we are at Philly. We're almost at Bullring again. Trust me, I'm thinking about it. I'm so glad that I think they fixed the lip tricks in this game, because I don't struggle with that. I don't struggle with the lip trick right there, that third one. Because as you probably saw in all the Pro Skater 2 ones, I kept grinding it. I never meant to do that. I'm telling you, I was holding just down triangle. That's it. I was not holding left or right. But here we are. Bullring. Everyone's favorite level. Shout out to Nuts. That was bullshit. Shout out to Nuts because he ported this level to Thug Pro and the PSX format was importable. Bullshit. I don't know what my plan is here. I don't know what my plan of attack is. I'm going to the right ramp here. Still making the fucking moronic mistakes. Painful. So painful. Andale, andale. I hate this level, bro. I hate it. How many times can I say I hate this level? Every single fucking time I'm commentating this level, I'm gonna tell you how much I fucking hate it. I think it's the worst level. Anyway, I took it so slow too. I'm like, oh god, my balance. I was like, fuck that. I'm out. I'm out this hoe. I know you can launch up the ramp there. Like, also, what am I doing? The cache icons are not... I don't think I realized this until I get back on the rail. I'm like, I've already done this side, stupid. You've already done it. You've already done it. Can you see the cache? Man. I'm so sorry. I'm like, where the fuck's the cache? Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah, like, you can launch up there and get the cache, I guess, that way if you really were desperate, but obviously it's faster to just make the fucking grind. If literally anybody has advice on how to make this more consistent, any of the cache icons, other than the poop ones, because you don't have to fucking struggle for those, literally any advice, other than get good or stop being bad, let me know. I hate getting these, and I feel like my way is awful. I understand it is, but it might be the only way. I don't know. I hate it. Because, like, sometimes I just grind, like, when I'm getting speed up here, like I'm doing the little loop around here, I grind the wrong side. Or, like, I grind going the wrong way. That was actually really good once we fucking locked in there. Like, I really wish we would have locked in sooner. I should have kept, like, track of, like, how fast I can do bull ring. Like, what was my best bull ring? Maybe I'll do that at the end of this. Like, because I haven't edited the last THPS2 video yet. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do, like, a little award ceremony of, like, and the fastest bull ring that happened in all 7,000 playthroughs of THPS2 was... Figure it out. And it's going to be like fucking 5 minutes. It's going to be like, yeah, it took me 5 minutes for the fastest one. I know I had a good one in Pro Skater 2 at one point. Because I remember I was on a time crunch. And I saw the time, it was like on a 0. So I was like, how long is this going to take me? And like I look back when I got the gold and it's like 5 minutes past. That was awesome. I was locked in on my own combo there. Coffee has been demolished. I've not eaten anything yet today too, so this is crazy. Just drinking coffee, straight up. But I did that yesterday too, and then I had a huge breakfast. This is more of like a hunger suppressant while I'm doing this right now. This is the last one I'm doing until I go log into work here. And there we go. Pro Skater 2 done. Skip that. Skip that. I get dick. I should not have said that. I apologize. Alright, time for the 2X career. I'm gonna totally forget I said that. There we go, Bobby B. Max out those stats. Yeah, we're back at the club. Now that I know where everything is, this should go very smoothly. Right? Right. 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 Probably not. Oh man. I've gotten a lot of comments today from the Rethod review. A lot of great positive comments. So thank you for that. Thank you guys for watching the end of it where I talked about the actual THPS every day. I appreciate all the feedback on that. Also, just if you watch the video too, that's super nice. Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing that Rethought video. It felt good to get back in the groove of like just playing games, playing Tony Hawk. Stupid. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I look forward to whenever there's new updates to Rethought. Maybe I'll do a quick overview of it. I know that I think Wojak does that. Like he's more on top of like actual newsworthy things for THPS than I am. But maybe I'll take a page out of his book. There can't be. Yeah, I think that's what I was referring to last episode, was me bailing right there. Like, what is happening? Like, that was just like the most random slew of shit. I think having more THPS YouTubers that aren't in it for the short run of like, just because there's a new game coming out, shit like that. Oh my god, am I gonna make this? I don't remember. Oh my god, get up. Let's go. Like people like Wojak, where like he's been doing THPS content. Like he's not in it for like the short run of like new 3+4 game coming out. What's new? Everything's wrong with Pro Skater 4. Blah blah blah. Shit like that. I think we need more of that. We need more people that are actually like THPS players doing this kind of shit. And that's coming from me, who has been so far disconnected from all of this. But like my whole video feed is flooded with these clickbaity things. It's like it's crazy. I mean, we saw it with 1+2 too. So it's like that was stupid. That was fucking ridiculous that happened. By the way, that probably made me so mad. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Wojak Toter, by the way, check him out. I can't wait to get out of this stupid level. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to do like videos where it's like I think I'm cool with sticking to my formula of like doing challenge videos, doing playthroughs of THPS, stuff like that. I don't think I'm ever gonna. I guess I can't say never. Where it's like I'm so on top of like new stuff, like if like a new thing comes out for 3+4 or some shit like that. I don't know. Ugh. Sorry, stretching, yawning, shitting. We just had stuff come out yesterday for 3+4 regarding a new skater, and we got some new screenshots. But by the time this video comes out, we'll probably have more. We haven't seen any screenshots of Carnival or Chicago or anything like that. We don't know if those levels are in there yet. What was the other level? We've seen College, San Francisco, we saw Kona. We saw a little bit of London. We saw like one screenshot of London, which makes sense because the promotional like bus was in London. That would make sense. It's also a main level in Pro Skater 4. What else? What else have we seen? What other levels are there? Saw Kona. I haven't seen Shipyard. And what's the last level? I can't remember. Dude, my brain is fried right now. I cannot think. Actually, I still have that wiki up, don't I? I don't. I can't remember. Zoo. Yeah, we haven't seen Zoo. And we haven't fucking seen Little Big World. What the hell, guys? Just kidding. Honestly, we saw Alcatraz. We did see Alcatraz in the latest videos. Honestly, I'm just so stoked to play Pro Skater 4 in like all its glory. My god, that took so long. Construction site just takes way too long. Now to play Tampa. I think it's crazy that this level came out before it was in Thug 1. I mean, it's the Tampa skate park, so it's like, how different can it be from the Thug 1 Tampa? It's just crazy seeing it in a game prior to Thug 1. Thug 1 came out in 2003. That was stupid. But I understand why that happened. I am curious if there's any like documentation on like, did they use anything from this 2X version to build their Tampa? Did they make it easier on themselves by doing that? A lot of it looks the same, especially the inside, like the stickers and stuff like that. But that might just be how the Tampa skate park looks. I don't know. I don't know. The guardrails outside look very similar. I want to go to the Tampa skate park. Is that shit still open? It's gotta be, right? They can't just put a level in Tony Hawk and not have that place open indefinitely. That's gotta be fine. 92? Yeah. We Gucci. Alright. Now we're moving on to Pro Skater 1. What do you all think? Do you think that we're gonna get the secret tape in San Francisco first try? Come on, tell me. Just kidding. This definitely has made me want to stream again, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not on my computer when I get off of work, because I'm on my computer all fucking day. So like, that was stupid. I don't know how that happened. So like, I don't play many games outside of work, but you know, maybe I could get into a regular schedule. My wife and I talked about doing streams together and stuff like that. She likes horror games, you know. I'm a baby. I'm not a huge fan of horror games, but it might be fun. Might be fun sometime. Stupid. That was bullshit. Like I just struggled so hard for. I'm telling you, Warehouse is probably the hardest level out of this entire run. I don't know why. I legit. I think it's because your stats are so fucking goosed up that it's just makes it really hard to get a flow going. Because the level's not meant to be high flying, you know what I mean? And it is. It is high flying. I love that you can get all of the points in just one combo. Also, School 1. This level's great. I don't know if I've ever said that. Having, like, School 1 and School 2 and Thug 1 and Thug 2, like, honestly, deserves it. What we needed to stop doing was fucking getting Downhill Jam. It would be so funny if they put Downhill Jam and 3+4. Just as a joke, because like it's always in these stupid games. We need to stop putting Downhill Jam in Tony Hawk games. It's not a fun level. I get it's Tony's favorite level, but Jesus, Tony, pick a different fucking level. Like, literally any other level. I don't know. I don't know. That level was so fucking dog shit. Let's see what games that level was in. Oh, I gotta Google that. Tony Hawk levels. Let's see. Downhill Jam. Appears in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for PC, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, Tony Hawk's Project 8 for the PSP, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. Why? It also appears in the Nintendo DS version of Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, except it is extended and Actually, that sounds fucking crazy. Bro, what? Okay. Hear me out, guys. Alright? Should I do a playthrough of the handheld versions of these games, like for the DS? Real question. I don't know if I want to do the Game Boy versions. I grew up with those, and I hated those, man. Just thinking about Pro Skater 2 and Pro Skater 1 on the Game Boy Color makes me mad. Because that game was like a side-scroller. I think I need to start at like the DS versions. Maybe I'll play the other games later, but if you want to see that, let me know. Because they had quite a few games. They had pretty much up to Proving Ground, I think. I think so, because there's like Downhill Jam, didn't have Project 8, had Skateland, and they had Proving Ground. Alright, let me fucking Google it. I know they had Tony Hawk Motion too. I got all of those DS games in a lot from eBay way back in the day, all sealed. Let's see. Yep, it's Tony Hawk's Motion, Proving Ground, Skateland, and Downhill Jam. I've never played Motion. I don't think I will. Yeah. I played Skateland on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. That was fun. I like the art style of that game. That was a cool, like, little, like, cartoony game. I fudge with it. I mean. Oh, man. I hope that Iron Galaxy gets back to me. I mean, I feel like even just an email saying, hey, thanks for your interest in the game. Get fucked. That'd be fine. I'd take that. I'd print that out and put that on the wall. If Iron Galaxy told me to get fucked. To be fair, I was retired for a while, so to utilize my YouTube to get a early access or press copy of 3+4 is kind of, you know, not as baller as you think. But I've already also bought the game. I got that shit pre-installed on my Xbox. I should pre-install it on my PC as well. Not that it really matters. I mean, still, we're still in March as of right now. Sorry to ruin the illusion of these videos, but this one's probably coming out late April. Right now I'm scheduled out until April 14th, I believe. Which is pretty good. I think I cranked out Pro Skater 2 pretty well. And then after this fucking mess of Pro Skater 2, I get to finally play Pro Skater 3, bro. I'm pretty stoked for that. I'm stoked to play Pro Skater 3. Also, why does that rail have that sound to it? Also, why did I pause? Why did I stop? I've never made this big drop. Taco Bell. I think this game might be sponsored by Taco Bell. Also, getting this is so much easier. Big ass varial. Still can't make the jump. I think I have the pro score too. Yeah. Look at that. Downhill jam. Not even that bad. What are you whining about, Tyler? Alright. Burnside. Everyone's favorite fucking place. Remember when Burnside was the level you replaced for custom levels in Thug Pro before it was implemented? Isn't that funny? Everyone hated Burnside so much that it was just used as as a level to replace. I remember. That should be enough, Tyler. Jeez. Going all out here, buddy. I will say the competition, like, scores, like, what the other skaters get is like, significantly lower. Like, I got a 98, and, like, they were averaging 91, 90. That's kind of sad. But isn't that how it usually goes if, like, Nigel's in a street session competition? But I mean, 90 is still good. I'm not trying to bruise anyone's ego. Also, dumb. Dumb that that happened. I wonder if this is... I tried a new route in one of these videos. It might have been in the Steve Cab video. I'm really hyping up the Steve Caballero video. I'm telling you. I'm excited to show it. Because I feel like I did really well. Let me see how long that video is. It probably still is like 45 minutes, but... It's literally the same length as this one. It's 49 minutes, and I am somehow convinced that I did so much better. Also, just phased through that glass. That's so funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I did so good. Nope. Same amount of struggle, buddy. It just felt better, you know? Oh, man. I love Streets. This is one of my favorite levels. I'm so happy they did it justice in 1+2 because it feels more alive. Like, this level in the original games feels kind of dead, you know? Like, there's cars and stuff, whatever. But, like, they did their best. I'll give it to them. But it still feels like there's so much open space. It's a huge level, too, which is fucking, like, weird. Like, why did they make this level so big? Alright, can he do it? Big ass varial. Nice! Good job, Tyler. Alright, we're on the last level here at the end of the video. I want to thank everybody for watching here. We got about a minute left until I have to shut the hell up. If you guys have any suggestions for, even if it's for THPS every day, let me know your suggestions. Maybe we can fit them in and stuff like that. I'm not talking about full ass playthroughs of like Proving Ground or Project 8, but like if you have like any challenges or like suggestions of what I can do or play or like some kind of like specific thing to like get some hype for the game, let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely interested in trying out any of the suggestions you guys got. I think just in general, if you ever have like challenge ideas or stuff like that, either you know, like the no stat challenges or doing things in one combo, I could always try them to my best ability. I'm no Sneeve, but I'll try it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which I believe is Steve Caballero, which is about the same amount of time as this one. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.